So you will go out on a third date with Sheree?
Yeah.
Okay. Miss Charlena, thoughts about that?
This is a part of the process, so it's what happens at the end that counts.
Charlena, you'll be going out on a third date with Chris. Otis, what are your thoughts about that?
I don't have any.
Oh, Mr. Otis. Feel free to find something that you think will help us understand versus what we are assuming. Just be truthful.
A little curious why she would be interested in putting herself in the disrespectful situation with this guy.
The date
Absolutely.
is disrespect?
Not the date, but some of the things he's done or said. For example, I don't think my sexual history and having threesomes with my ex would be a topic of a first date with a grown woman. That and then telling her that he could maybe take her or wants to take her from her man. And then on the second date, it was more of that energy, more of what she's choosing to call confidence, but I just call it disrespect. So now there's a third date. And I'm like, why? There is a fine line between confidence and you just think you could say whatever, which is a little cross the line for me.
I appreciate you sharing that. This week, I want you to try on wedding dresses. I'd like you to put on the dress of your dreams. Imagine what it's like standing at the altar, staring into your partner's eyes. Ask yourself, is this the man I want to marry? Am I ready to spend the rest of my life with this person? Only you can answer that question.
We've been down the road of being engaged. We have never gone this far to pick out my dress.
Shay and Alfonso, you're choosing to focus on your relationship. Kenneth and Shorty, you're focusing on the same. Otis, you'll be going out with Cherie, and Charlena, you'll be going out with Chris. You're nearing the end of this process. The decision you make at the end of this process will impact the rest of your life. That's a big deal. The question you've heard me ask for quite some time, is it time to move on?
Would you ladies like some champagne?
Absolutely.
Sure.
There is a small part of me that feels like, girl, what are you doing in here looking at wedding dresses when you know doggone well that your relationship is not quite there?
Oh my God! Charlie, you look so beautiful.
I've tried on many dresses before, but I've never tried on a wedding dress. And so to just be in that moment was pretty surreal.
Can you see yourself walking down the aisle to Otis?
Yeah.
We came here to get through all of these problems that you guys have heard about. We still have them, but we're fixing them.
There's still some arguing, there's still disagreements. So I am a little worried. Are we going to be able to communicate properly? I hope Otis is ready and he's getting his together.
No, I'm scared. Nervous. I'm like, okay, is this really gonna happen this time, or am I setting myself up emotionally? He's going to have conversations with, his child's mother to say, okay, this is who she is to me, this is what we're going to do, so that there are no miscommunications in the process of us getting together.
Your stepson
I want everyone there. Alfonso's mom didn't even come. But it was more so asking Fonzo to do is get his child's mother on the phone and tell her exactly what it is. He decided to be in a relationship with me. He decided to no longer be in a relationship with her, so you should be able to tell everyone the truth, no matter how it looks. Until he's able to do that, there won't be anything that we have to talk about.
Do you think you're ready for this?
For the wedding?
Yeah.
Wearing this wedding dress definitely lets me know I'm going to make a beautiful bride. But the question is, will I have a beautiful marriage? Maybe I'm not as happy with the situation and the relationship and my partner as much as I thought.
It looks like you got some tough decisions to make here.
We can toast to...
Fonzo and I were going on a date. I'm so excited that we actually have time to talk to each other and kind of reconnect.
How you feeling?
Happy. All the dates you could have picked, you wanted to go on a date with me.
Of course, I wouldn't.
I want you to treat me like you treat these other days.
We gotta get the vibe going. I'm feeling pretty good about the process. Love the things that I'm learning. I'm learning little changes I've made, and I definitely love the ideas that Dr. Nicole gave me for our biggest issue, which is blending both our families.
How do you feel about that? I know you have a call that you gotta make. The $1 million question is, are you willing to be truthful no matter how she responds? Because I think that's the truth.
I've never hid anything from her.
I'm not too sure if you're gonna really be able to live up to my expectations in that area.
But don't worry, and we're gonna keep trying, but as long as you know I'm trying.
This gonna make me emotional, y'all.
Oh, God, girl.
I thought you was full of all this time. So you would miss me if I'm gone, right?
I ain't say all that.
Will you miss me if I'm gone?
Of course I miss you, baby. I'd be broken heart. I wouldn't know what to do. Our relationship improved greatly since we started because our biggest issue was the blending of the family. We're working on that, so we're happy right now. It feels real good right now. I thought, brighten your day, put a pretty smile on his face like you always have. So, kid, can I have that little special little thing I got for my lady?
Aww, thank you. I think that Fonzo and I have moved in a positive direction. That we've been able to scrape underneath the surface of our issues. Fonzo having a conversation with his child's mother at this point, it means the world to me. But until that conversation is had, until Fonzo really addresses the elephant in the room.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you. I'm curious to find out from Otis, exactly why he wanted to go on this third date with me. He always seems like he's happy to see me, so that makes me excited for the date. What you been up to?
Living life.
I'm curious to know. You wanted to see me again, Chef.
Good company. Good conversation.
Good.
That is cool. Are you hungry?
Okay, wait. You gonna get my food too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to let him know where I am as far as my relationship. I also wanted him to know that I enjoyed our last date. He's fun, entertaining.
Yeah. I don't know how this date's gonna go. I get a little bit of mixed signals. On one hand, she talks about her boyfriend, and she really loves him, she really cares about him. But on the other hand, I got my third date, huh?
Got your third date.
Okay.
Yeah.
trying to show you something different and seeing if that's a possibility we could see each other.
I showed him your Instagram, you know. I told him that you were, you know, liking my pictures and stuff, and this is the day. His name is Chris. So
That's
he knows
funny.
what you look like.
Is it something you would make? I am getting much different vibes from Otis. He was just a little closed off. It does seem like whatever is happening is a little awkward. Is this like a little collard green or something?
It's probably an herb.
An herb?
Thai chicken would not have collard greens in it. That is for sure.
I brought you here on a third date because I did enjoy my time with you. I think you're pretty dope.
I think you're a dope person as well. I think that we should go on future dates, continue getting to know each other.
Yeah, it's fun. It was fun. I just am committed to my relationship. We've been together for 3 years. It's not something you can easily just give up on. If it's fixable.
Of course, I wish that I could continue getting to know you. If any drastic changes happen, you know, you know my Instagram. If she was 100% ready for marriage, then maybe we would not have gone on that third date. But I guess we'll see.
This process teaches you that there's other options out there. It teaches you that if you really want to work on your relationship and keep that person, that you're not gonna take them for granted.
Oh, Charlie, you're gonna call me back for a fourth date next week.
I will say the process, it has taught me how much I am definitely trying to marry my girlfriend.
Okay.
It's absolutely put me in a position to say, like, okay, how you thought you felt, you really do feel that.
It's a little bit of a disappointment, but again, I know he is being open and transparent. I'm happy that you feel even better about where you are now. And if I had anything to do with that, you know, I could have done that too, just from our...
Sheree helped me understand why I'm with Charlie in the first place. I can really appreciate that.
I'm a little hesitant about making the call, but I understand it's a lot on the line.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
You all right?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm calling you because I'm getting help with myself and, relationship stuff. And so I'm, basically calling to apologize because you was right. I did stuff the wrong way. I've learned that. And let you know that you're still valuable to me. I ain't want you to feel like I cut you off and just throw it away like anything, but you're still valuable to me because, my child's mother, so we got to make this work for him as well as for everybody and make sure these families can come together and be as one.
Yes, you did cut me off. Yes, you did throw me by the way. You're healed now, so you're better. But I'm left broken. It's a certain way to do things in life. When you close a chapter, then you start with another.
I'm trying to start a new chapter, so I'm trying to close it out the right way, which I didn't do the first time. So that's why I'm apologizing. I deeply apologize from the heart about how I handled it.
You're not. On your end, you're okay. You still have loose ends on my side, but you don't feel that they loose, so I guess I have to screw my loose ends up myself, and then you just go on and you live a happy
Listen,
life.
that's what we're doing now. We're trying to, this is the process of starting to tie the loose ends. So I'm gonna have a conversation with you when I get back, with Mom, and then all three of us are gonna sit down. Me, you, Shay, all gonna sit down and have a conversation again because we gotta make this work for Dexter.
You don't introduce your new wife or your new fiance to your child before you introduce her to your child's mother. That's just disrespectful. That's not heartfelt. You just saying what you said.
No, I really mean that. I swear to God, I do.
Action speaks louder than words.
Okay, well, that's part of the process. I learned that too.
I'm I'm willing to make it work, but just to let you know, you just can't say, okay, I went to the psychiatrist. Now I want everything to work for us and we're one big happy family. No, it takes time. We have been an excellent team. Together with Dexter, you've been a good father. I've been a good mother. You never let him down. You always there. But remember the past and remember what you did.
You're right. So I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you later. Even though my baby mother is not as receptive as I thought she would be, felt good to hear her say she's willing to do what it takes for my son. As long as we're taking that step forward, that's all I can ask. I hope that Shay appreciates the change in me, what I'm doing for her. I'm really in it for her. Like, I want to make her happy.
I realized after going on my other dates that I probably need to put some of this effort and energy that I'm using with these other great guys at home with my man.
Today, we're just going to cuddle. Cuddling is very important. When you watch TV, do you ever have her head on your lap?
On my lap?
Yes.
Oh, I would love it then.
So we're gonna do the same position. Except Kenneth is gonna have his head in your lap. I'm going to give you some privacy to continue.
My intentions are overall good for us. I don't have no ill fate or nothing. I only wish to grow with you and love you.
I want to put it all on the line. I want to be straightforward with Ken and let him know, like, what I need from him in order for us to take it to the next step. What do you need out of me?
I really want you to have a clear understanding about how I feel and, like, consider the things that I'm saying and believe them to be genuine.
You want me to believe what I haven't seen. Maybe you could tell me how you're gonna have my back or how you're gonna show up.
I'm gonna completely wipe the financial situation off the table for us, so that'll never even be a discussion.
But can you give me some specifics?
I don't even want to talk. I really just want to lead with action in these areas, because I feel like action is the only thing that's necessary.
I want to hear what your plan of action is.
I do have a plan. It's just certain things that I have to work out to solidify everything.
You didn't really actually state anything that was specific. You're postponing and you're saying that...
Listen, let me be clear with you, because you know I don't even want, like, first though, hold on. Let me get this clear right now.
Can you answer the question? Like, this conversation is not one that...
Can you let me finish? What other questions you got that you want out of the relationship?
What does it actually look like to get there? That's what I want to know. That's what I need in order to get across that finish line.
I'm making all the necessary. Just let me finish before you get defensive. Let me just finish.
I didn't say anything.
I just want you to be there just to comfort me. I just want to be able to see those pretty eyes in the evening time when I'm dealing with a stressful ass world out here and I got to fight the man. I just want to be able to come and just know I got a woman that has my back and just willing to console. Can I come do this? What we came here to do some cuddling. I don't need too much. I'm simple, baby. I'm trying to tell you.
So you're going to pay all the bills do all the cooking and domestic. To me, sounds like fantasy
This
talk.
ain't no fantasy talk.
We're not getting to the meat of things.
This is real.
What I feel like we've had this whole time is a lot of fluff. A lot of selling dreams, a lot of promises that don't get kept.
There's a lot of things I ain't completely figured out a plan on how you want to execute it, and like, you know what's up, bruh.
But do you know that marriage might be a lifetime of asking the same questions?
I understand that.
Does it feel forced to you? Be honest.
Nah, because I don't do nothing I don't want to do.
Sometimes I feel like you're a puzzle piece from one box and I'm a puzzle piece from a whole different box.
People don't meet together and be perfect and things, got everything in common and stuff like that. People make adjustments.
I just don't want to force two puzzle pieces.
I'm willing to get the damn hatchet out the drawer and scrape around the edges and make it fit.
The realization is really hitting me that me and Ken probably are not meant to be together.
Unfortunately, we've run out of time, so we're going to wrap up.
I can tell that dude I'm not happy for 10 days in a row. If somebody asks him how we're doing great. He doesn't listen, he doesn't live in the real world.
Why you with me then? That's how I feel like. Why? Why I keep playing with my mind?
Again, remembering why you're in this process.
What are you trying to do, Dr. Nicole? Like, why would you set up a cuddle session for somebody who I barely want to hold hands with?
Nothing's ever good enough for Shorty. This lady ain't ride with me not one time throughout this whole process, so why would I continue to play myself?
Ken and I had a deeper conversation about getting engaged. So while I'm thinking that I'm doing the right thing by being honest with him and letting him know where I am, Ken did what he usually does. I instantly see a shift in his mood and also in his body language. Things are about to get really, really, really hectic, I can tell.
This morning, I feel liberated, rejuvenated. I'm ready to, have a talk with Shorty and let her know how I feel. Every time I bring the real, she always point to the door after that because she can't handle the truth. Man, you need to try it. It almost tastes as good as something you don't do. Marriage is the last thing I need. Yeah. Especially with a woman like you. This woman is unappreciative. Everything is a problem. As a man, that don't make me feel good at all. I'm like marriage at this point. Be honest, I don't feel none of that in you. Man, she good, like she love me, like, man, this don't love you, boy. Stop lying to yourself. Girl, you ungrateful as the
It's interesting to hear Kenneth boldly bashing me the way that he is, because that's not typical Kenneth. But seeing him drinking makes me think that maybe some of that liquid courage is what has him losing his mind right now.
You wasn't even my flavor. I lost myself, man. People that know me, like know me, they be like, boy, you out your damn mind. You weak. You might think I'm talking and babbling on, but this is me real.
You should go pack your stuff up so you can go ahead and get up out of here, because I'm feeling the same way that you're feeling. I'm not feeling you. So, no, I don't have more patience than 3 years to wait on a man to get his stuff together. It's sad that it took you all this time to finally get the balls to actually say it. And actually, I let you know all the time that I don't feel like this is working. I always let you know where the door is. Obviously, we're on the same page now.
Girl.
I'm glad. So when would you like to go ahead and finalize everything?
Hey, it's ASAP on this end.
I think it's cowardly to wait until you're drinking alcohol and doing all of that.
I drink alcohol all day.
Either way, I'll take it
Cut
out
the
of
bull. You do this all the mother time, and guess what? I'll be right back amongst yourself.
Are we having an exit conversation
Ain't
right
no
now?
exit conversation. I'm just tearing up.
Are we agreeing that this is not working and we don't need to be together?
I said we ain't gonna be married.
We don't need to be together, then I'm not gonna continue to waste years and time out of my life. you was trying to get down on one knee, but today I'm not your flavor.
What's that word?
Let's get there.
I said, you know what, Ken? You need to represent for in America that feel the same way you feel unappreciated.
This is what you bring to the table.
Yeah, this is
by the way.
I don't give a what you feel like I bring to the table anymore.
You look like a clown right about now.
I look, I feel wonderful.
So when you come off that, are you gonna be back begging?
Begging what?
Like usual. This is supposed to be a real conversation about how and why we want to go our separate ways. You could get your foot off my couch that I bought, though. You could do that. When we're breaking up.
I hope.
When you're moving out.
Hey.
Today?
Why not?
All right.
Let's be friends. If you don't want to be that, I'm cool with that too. I'm somebody special. I got talent, I'm exceptional, and I'm strong, and I'm smart.
Welcome to the real Ken.
I ain't felt so free in so long. We gonna be the best of friends, though. I can reassure you that.
I am completely embarrassed by the way that Ken is carrying on right now with the pacing and drinking and joking and being in my face. After all this disrespect, you want to be friends. You're a child. You're a child.
Whatever the
You're a child.
You chose this child. You artificial. You fake, mother. If I'm a Gemini and they say we got multiple personalities, well, let me tell you something. I had them all fighting my ass last night. And this early this morning, they was like, Ken, not you, not you, not the Ken I know. Check yourself or you gonna lose yourself. And she ain't worth it, my boy.
Get all your stuff, because I don't want you
don't worry.
acting...
I'm gonna grab my things.
Okay, Ken.
See you in a couple days. I love you too. Woo! You recording this moment? I need something sexy to wear.
There is absolutely nothing that can be done to salvage this relationship. Don't even worry to give me the suitcase back. And that money that you owe me for this month's bills and all the money that you borrowed from me, keep that too. Because I think you probably need it more than I do.
You too.
That's all.
That's all,
That's
folks.
all, folks. Enjoy the luggage. I know you can't really afford to go anywhere.
My God.
That's the door.
Mwah.
That's the door, Ken.
All right, little ugly. See you later.
Just out. Have a nice life.
Yeah, likewise. Is it safe to say that I might wake up in the morning and call her baby like, I'm sorry, I love you and stuff like that? My past patterns and behavior might have been that guy, and then this new reborn Kenneth, with all the tools that Dr. Nicole has given me, I'm chilling on all that right now.